Let's explore Epcot. Everyone, it's Herb from World of Walt, and welcome to another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. A nice Saturday morning, a little overcast. A pretty day, though. Plenty of people coming into Epcot to explore the park. Let's go for a little stroll. We'll spend just a couple minutes here in the entrance area, checking out the new entrance experience. Not so new as it was, but fun to see. A lot of the Disney 100 decorations are now up around Epcot. There's a sign over there by Spaceship Earth. There's one with Minnie Mouse, kind of fun. Dawn, Denise, Heather, good morning to all of you. And Colleen, hello, welcome. Robert from Gulfport, good to see you. And Maria, hello. Today, not planning to take in an attraction, more just going to enjoy the experience of Epcot. Disney has got a virtual queue for the soft opening of Journey of Water inspired by Moana. I did jump into the queue, but it's probably not going to open up for a couple hours, and my battery will long be dead by that point. So we're just going to walk around and see what's going on. Alice, hello to you in Cape May, New Jersey. Pretty area, I've been there before. Crystal from Kansas City, hello to you. Thanks for joining me and welcome to Epcot. Jeffrey, 34 days to go. That's going to be here before you know it. Sounds like a Thanksgiving-ish kind of a trip. Maybe a little later than that. Jody, good morning. Cindy, 49 in Bellevue, Ohio. We got a little bit warmer weather here. I forgot to check the temperature. I normally do that, but didn't screw my head on right this morning. I would say probably mid-70s going up to mid-80s. It's quite a beautiful day, actually. Debbie, hello to you. Let Saturday begin. So I can see straight ahead what I believe is probably the virtual queue line to get in for Journey of Water inspired by Moana. About a 2-hour virtual queue wait during the soft opening period. Soft opening is a time when the attraction is not yet formally open to the public. It can be open or closed at any point. Formal opening date, I believe, is around, October 16th. Julie from Chile, Illinois, hello to you. Terry, good morning to you. Peggy says her Saturday starts now. Welcome to the weekend. So this line by the side of Spaceship Earth is the virtual queue. Actually, it's the line after the virtual queue. It's interesting. At least for the pass holder preview, had to get in a virtual queue and got a wait time, came back, and then waited in a line for a bit. So kind of an interesting setup. Usually when you're doing a virtual queue, the line is not that long, but there was still kind of a line after the queue. So you had a queue, and a line, and then the attraction. Someone I missed the name said happy Thanksgiving to all Canadians out there. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you. Monday, I understand, is Thanksgiving Day in Canada. Tony, hello to you. So here we are in the world of walls here at Epcot. So Disney has announced that by mid-December, World Celebration should be open, which they didn't really define exactly what that means. It's pretty hard to believe that the festival center might be complete because, as we're going to see in a couple minutes, it is still very much under construction. But it is possible that the walls will come down and some of the buildings that are still being finished out just won't be open quite yet, in particular the festival center. Okay, Journey of Water inspired by Moana over here to our left. Also, a Moana character greeting going on here at Epcot as well, which makes a lot of sense given Moana's walk-through attraction here. Disney has taken down some of the rolling planters that were in place during the annual pass holder preview, so this area has opened up a bit, which is nice. People are getting their photos taken in front of the entrance to the attraction itself. Kind of fun. You can see some dancing water up above. I did have a chance to experience Journey of Water inspired by Moana last week. I believe it was last Sunday. Time flies. But it was nice. Maybe it was 2 Sundays ago. I enjoyed it. Now, it's not designed to be another Guardians of the Galaxy coaster, but it is a fun walk-through attraction, and I think the key thing I walked away with was that everyone who walked out was smiling. And I also like the fact that Journey of Water has kind of that original inspiration of EPCOT kind of feel to it. There's an educational component with the signs talking about how water cycle works, as well as the fun parts. Judy, Carla, hello to you. Welcome to EPCOT. We're just going to take a little stroll. Seas with Nemo and Friends. Interestingly, the seagulls, which are pretty popular, are missing. You cannot hear right now the mine going on. Looks like this area has been drained. Hopefully just for some maintenance. I hope those seagulls will come back because they are a big hit. You can't hardly walk past here without hearing people echoing the seagulls' call. Jill, hello to you from Chile, Wisconsin. Happy to bring you a little bit of Florida sunshine today. Thanks for joining me. Danielle says, can't wait to experience, I think, Journey of Water next summer. It's going to be a good time to visit. There are a few opportunities to get sprinkled a little bit. Journey of Water, in my experience, was not the sort of thing you're going to do and get soaked. Although if you're a little kid, you could probably get soaked. But you might get sprayed a bit. It's fun. Donna says, loves the strolls, get to see so much. Jody says, EPCOT has many educational experiences, and that does for sure. Dory, Nemo's dad, and Nemo, cool. And an octopus with a lizard on his head. That's not a combination you see all the time. All right, we continue our stroll around EPCOT. Sandy says, wishes she were here. Glad to bring you a little bit of EPCOT fun. Robert says, 357-ish days to go. If only he had a countdown calendar. Do I have a deal for you? You can head over to magicalcountdown.com and order your own paper-based countdown calendar. Allows you to count down a full year's worth of days before your Disney vacation trip. Fun games and puzzles for the kiddos, plus some great trivia and tips along the way. Magicalcountdown.com. Thank you to Topher who put that project together. It was a lot of fun. Even with all its twists and turns, printing issues and such. But Topher did a great job with the project overall and of making things right. So thank you, Topher. Nancy is flying down today. Nancy, that is great. I hope you have a wonderful visit. The land is looking good. Had a chance this week to stop by the land and experience Soarin' over California, something that hasn't been here in quite some time. The old film before Soarin' Around the World came into being. Really enjoyed it, actually. It is fun to see all the big landmarks of California. And actually, the movie itself does not have the distortions that Soarin' Around the World does, because so much of it was probably computer generated, especially if you're sitting off to the side. The Eiffel Tower looks like it's about to tilt over. So it was fun to see. I recommend it. Part of the Disney 100 celebration here at EPCOT. Todd, good morning to you. Judy says a favorite area. We're going to take a second and walk up towards the Fountains of Imagination, just because we can. Kim says she loves the original Soarin'. Great experience. Gwen's a Soarin' fan too. Tim Peterson, the official and unofficial marketing manager of the Pin of the Month Club, which just means Tim's a really nice guy. Tim, thank you for prompting the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. You can never have too many of those. You win the award, my undying appreciation. If you or anyone else in the United States that you know would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Journey into Imagination with Figment, a very low 5-minute wait time. Some scheduled maintenance coming up with Journey into Imagination in the next month or so. I'm going to do something I don't do often enough, but probably should, which is take a few minutes to enjoy this water fountain area in the Imagination Pavilion. Debbie says, love soaring over California. Smells are so much better. I like the orange smell myself. Kim says she likes the California version as well. Susan's a Figment fan. A Figment meet and greet here in the Imagination Pavilion has been a big hit. Always fun to see the water jumping. Ooh, I think it's coming our way. Oh, maybe it's coming our way. There it comes. It's trying. Maybe it's not going to jump all the way over here. By the time I walk the other side, it's going to be here probably. Karen says, great water fountains. A lot of fun. It's a quiet area right now. Very peaceful. Very cool. Great view right here with the symbolic pyramids of the Imagination Pavilion with World Showcase in the background. Very nice. Brooke said very peaceful. I agree with you on that. Brian says, what's the weather like? Might have been referring to some other person in another place, but the weather here is nice. I forgot to check the temperature, and I didn't put my watch on to be able to check that way too, but I would guess 75, 77 on the way up to the mid-80s. Beautiful day, actually. Mitchell, I think, thank you for putting a link to the worldofaltstore.com. Someone, I'm missing all the names today, said, what about a plug for the shirts? Yes. You can head over to worldofwaltstore.com to get the latest shirt designs, including one which pays tributes to the Pirates of the Caribbean. A fun attraction, always worthy of taking a second look. And, oh, here comes the monorail. Great for Halloween time, too. I might just hang out by this fountain because I'm getting a little bit of mist, and it feels great. We're going to take a closer look as best we can, but you can see beyond the fountains, the new festival center is still very much under construction. I can actually make out there are some construction workers doing some work even today on Saturday. But that building feels like it's got quite a ways to go. We will see if it's actually open for December. I would guess not, but that's okay. This fountain area is not a spot where I've spent some time recently. It's fun. Fun place to hang out. And I've got to check out this fountain. It's got little pops of water. How fun is this? Dolores says sunny and cool in Ontario. Niagara Falls, actually. Susan, it's good to see you. Kind of fun. Eileen says 75. Thank you so much. Brian asked if it's crowded in May. I would say anytime school is out or there's a holiday, it's going to be busy. That said, Disney does do a good job of keeping the parks full all year round with festivals, races, and such. Usually a good idea to check out the online crowd calendars. Touring Plan's got a great one. Touring Plans especially because they actually independently study crowd levels and wait times. The lighting towers on the right-hand side of the view there in the World Celebration area are looking good. Looks like the lighting effects are in place. So Disney is working to do a lot of final touches in World Celebration for its opening this Christmas time, mid-December. Beverly, hello to you. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Thanks for joining me for a little stroll around EPCOT. Tammy says beautiful and peaceful. I agree with you on that. Fountains of Imagination, looking good. All right, straight ahead, beyond the construction walls, the festival center to the left, with work happening on it as we speak, even on a Saturday morning. And the lighting towers, looking good. All right, we're going to continue our stroll around World Celebration, World Discovery, World Nature. Fairly certain that imagination is technically part of World Celebration, World Nature being land, sea, journey of water. Morgan, hello to you. Jackie, good morning. 48 degrees. It does sound like a chilly start to the day. Fall is setting in up north for sure. Here in Florida, it's still warm in a good way. Not blazing hot like it is during the summertime, but definitely not cold. Elmer said, what is Donald Duck saying? I am hearing some quacking going on in the background. He's probably angry because that seems to be Donald's default emotion. Rudy says that duck is loud. That duck was very loud, actually. I'm going to come up here and take a peek at World Showcase Lagoon, where Disney's been doing preparations for, Luminous, the new nighttime spectacular scheduled to open in the next couple months. There are new barges for Luminous, but not barges like there were for Harmonious. They're not going to have video on them. Very interesting to see what happens when this show opens up. So Illuminations, Reflections of Earth open forever. And then we had EPCOT Forever as a temporary show, and then we had Harmonious as the new show. And then EPCOT Forever returned, and now Luminous is on the way. Disney is working hard to try to get a show in that looks good. So, very interesting. I have not seen this mural before. The Disney 100 Find Your Favorite Characters. Kind of cool. I see Wreck-It Ralph. I see Lightning McQueen. I see The Incredibles. Fun mural. Let's actually back up a little bit and see what we can find. Julie, hello to you. John says, ready for a new show? Me too, actually, very much looking forward to it. Okay, here in the Japan Pavilion, I can see Duffy. I see Tiana from the American Adventure. Pinocchio in Italy, very cool. See some Jungle Book characters. Here's Mulan in front of China. Very fun. And I see a guy with a Disney shirt eating a hamburger. Here's Olaf in front of the Stave Church in the Norway Pavilion. This is very cool. Anna and Elsa as well. Disney 100, very cool. Here are the Incredibles by the Odyssey Center. You can see Wreck-It Ralph. There's Mickey and Minnie in their Disney 100 outfits. Horace horse collar, how cool is that? There's Joy from Inside Out. Oswald and Hortensia. There's Mr. Toad at the entrance to Test Track, because he is very good at driving, as toads are wont to be. There's Lightning McQueen. Yeah, I believe this is new. This is very cool. Kitchen Cabaret, fun attraction from old school Epcot. There's Buzz Lightyear and Eve. Mission Space. There's Beaker and Dr. Bunsen Honeydew. Fun, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. There's Monster from the Muppets. There's Elliot from Pete's Dragon. How cool is this? So, in honor of Disney 100, this mural showcases 100 of the most beloved characters from Disney's storytelling. Enchanting newcomers and classic characters alike are waiting to be found. Very cool. Oh, here's a list of all of them. Oh, it's very fun. I have to take some pictures of this. All right, let's continue our tour. We're going to take a peek over World Showcase Lagoon, see if there's any barge movement or preparations going on for the Luminous. Carla says that's awesome. That's a fun little touch. Arlene says the mural is really cool. I agree. I really like it. Donna said very creative. Lynn, hello to you. Happy Saturday. All right, World Showcase Lagoon is looking good. I'm going to walk over here by the port of entry and see what's going on. So it does look like at least one, actually two barges are out in World Showcase Lagoon. Part of the new set for Luminous, the new Nighttime Spectacular, coming here in the next couple months at Epcot. I think December 5th-ish, if I remember right. I don't think Disney has made an official announcement, but the general thought is that these barges will be moved into place each evening as opposed to being moored permanently, or mostly permanently, like the ones for Harmonious were, which is kind of nice because the views across World Showcase Lagoon are really beautiful. Hate to have them obstructed permanently. So the barges, I believe, can come and go as needed so that during the day we do get these gorgeous views of World Showcase Lagoon and all the pavilions on the other side. Epcot is all decked out for Disney 100, lots of banners throughout the park. Some Disney 100 installations as well. Very nice just to walk around World Showcase Lagoon and see the pavilions on the other side. They look great. And the birds are a-squawking. The ducks are a-quacking. A lot of noise going on here today. Robin, hello to you. Happy Saturday. Someone, Brian, I think, said no music. I can actually hear some faint music in the background. We kind of stepped away from the main pedestrian areas, though. So interesting. It might not come through on the video, but something I've not noticed before. If you look at the primary tower of the Italy Pavilion, just to the right, you can see the Skyliner vehicles going back and forth. Kind of interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed before that they peek through right there. All right, we're going to make our way over toward the Mexico Pavilion. And we'll probably check out what the wait time looks like for Frozen Ever After. Fun attraction, bad internet connection, but that's life. Spaceship Earth looking good in all its glory, as it always does. One of my favorite outcomes from The 50th anniversary celebration here at Walt Disney World is the lighting installation on the exterior of Spaceship Earth. It looks terrific at night. Really great add to the park. John, hello. Thank you for being here. Some picnic tables here. Kind of nice to have a little spot to take a break. So it might be time that I have to invest in a new iPhone because my phone has a tendency to overheat all the time. I don't know if that's related to a software upgrade, but it certainly happened a lot this summer. And the screen dims to the point where I just really cannot read the comments very well. So thank you for your commenting. I appreciate it. It's always good to hear from all of you. Right now it's a little hard to see. I can't see Linda's here. Hi, Linda. Gwen, hello to you, says loves the Skyliner. If I squint and hold the phone really close, I can make out the comments. And I do want to share with you that I do appreciate your being here and sharing some of your Saturday with me. Thank you for the comments, the likes, especially the shares. A good way to get the word out. Because you do these things sometimes, I do get the opportunity to do events with the nice folks over at Disney Media Relations. Jennifer, hello to you. Edward says, EPCOT is family's favorite. Kristen from Cleveland, Ohio, I believe. Good to see you. Hope all is going well in the Buckeye State. My former home for a time. All right, the Pyramid of Mexico looking good. So you might be able to make out up at the top of the pyramid, there's a window. The window is one of the control rooms for the nighttime spectaculars that take place on World Showcase Lagoon. So I have heard. I believe there's another one on Canada as well. So a nice touch integrated in there. It would be fun to go up there and see the view. Sure, a very, very off-limits spot. Ashley, hello to you. Says, is it time for the Pin of the Month plug? It is. Thank you. That much I could make out. And you win the award, my appreciation. If you or anyone else in the United States of America would like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every single month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Victoria, welcome to the live broadcast. Good to see you. Mary says she hears a little music. I can hear the Mexican music right now. Pretty soon we will transition, though, to the Norwegian music as we make our way. Someone, Kristen, I think, said she never noticed the window. Yeah, it's an interesting touch. It's really built in well so that it does not stand out, but I'm sure it gives the technicians a great view of World Showcase so they can keep an eye on the show and make sure everything is working as expected. Debbie, hello to you. Mary says, crowd's not too bad. This is an interesting time of the year for Disney when summer crowds are done. All the kids are back in school, but we aren't yet in the super busy season for Thanksgiving and Christmas time, U.S. Thanksgiving and Christmas time. Although it's very interesting, Disney has been announcing a slew of discounts. You can head over to worldofwalt.com for some information about that. Interestingly, even tickets are going on sale. So it would suggest that Disney's projections show that crowd levels are down. Could be due to a lot of reasons. Perhaps too aggressive price increases, which even Bob Iger, the CEO again of Disney, has admitted to the situation. But also maybe concerns about the economy. People have spent their travel budgets post-COVID. Sure, a lot of different factors are coming into play. Kathleen says, loves to stroll. Thank you for coming along with me. John, hello to you. Okay, looks like Frozen Ever After. 55 minutes. Kind of a good long time. Our queue is stretching out here quite a bit. Jody says, visit some shops. Okay, Jody, your wish is my command. We're going to step into the shop here so I can enjoy the merchandise and the air conditioning. Let's see what's going on here in Norway. Here you go, just what we need in Central Florida. Heavy winter gloves. Looks like $35. Oh, they're not so heavy, but I think they're very winter. Okay, the troll is looking good, watching out over the merchandise, probably looking out for shoplifters. He's doing a good job. Dominic, hello to you from chilly Cleveland, Ohio. Always good to hear from Buckeyes. Spent some time in the western Cleveland suburbs, the Bearcat, University of Cincinnati days. So, thank you for being here. I wonder if this troll has told some lies. I don't know. Just wondering. Okay, that's Helly Hansen brand. It seems to be one that has taken over this room. John said, big summer blowout. It is time to get your gloves. Michelle, hello to you in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Wow. Check this out. Who doesn't love a polar bear? How cute. $14.95. Looking good. Here's Minnie dressed in some traditional Norwegian garb. Yours for $34.99. And all the kind of Viking accoutrements you might ever want, including this hat, which is kind of made in a lightweight material. $14.99. Shield, nice. An axe, very important for seafaring and other Norwegian activities. Charlie's tuning in late. Charlie, thank you for being here. You can always check out the broadcast over on Facebook as well as on YouTube, assuming technology cooperates. This room smells really good. Let's see what we got here. Gear perfume. It's some vitamin C face cream. Nice. A scented candle. All smells very nice. Mary says, loves a little polar bear. All right, back out into the warm. Jeff says, can we go on the Skyliner someday? We absolutely can. Please. Sure. You know, it's been a while since I've been to Disney Springs, and it's been a while since I've been to the Skyliner. Both of those are on my lists of things to do. Kate, hello to you. Take a moment to step into the Stave Church and the Gods of Viking display. Always interesting in here. And check this out. The Norwegian god Loki. I think that's what that's indicating. Also a Marvel franchise. Stave Church Gallery. Welcome. This kind of looks like a Thor kind of person would be my guess. Mitchell says Helo is a new favorite restaurant. Very fun place. Mary's a big fan of the Skyliner. Yeah, we definitely have to check that out. Karen says, remember when I did Disney Springs in the pouring rain? I remember that too. I was in the parking garage looking out, and it was just buckets of rain falling from the sky. Christina, hello to you. Karen says, love this chamber. It's very interesting. Let's see the sign. It's always kind of fun to take Okay, the mythology of the Vikings. The myths of the Vikings were made to be told and shared as people gathered around the hearth in the evenings. The mythology evolved slowly over a very long period of time, reaching back to beliefs people had in Scandinavia long before the Viking Age, and traveling with them as they migrated and moved. Always fun to check out the details here. These carvings are just amazing. Beautiful detail. Kristen says, never been in here before. Robert says, hasn't been here as well. It's a small little space, but it's air conditioned, it's dark, it's cool, and a fun display. It's nice to take the time and check out the little details. Gods the Viking. Welcome to the mythical world. The Vikings were powerful gods and goddesses shaped life and death, created from the bones of giants and held together by a gigantic tree. The world was populated by bold deities that inspired heroic and ruthless deeds. John says the bakery is great. Oh my goodness, school bread is calling my name right now. Okay, the Norwegian god Odin. Beautiful artwork. Odin and the mead of poetry. There once was a divine being called Kvasir. Sorry, don't know what that word is. Okay, and that text is a little small for me anyway. We'll continue on. Thor, not just a Marvel character, but part of Norwegian mythology. The protector god. Thor, the mighty protector god, was called upon to keep forces of chaos at bay, the eldest son of Odin. Thor was a good-natured god of the sky who was celebrated for controlling storms and killing giants. His most prized possessions were his goat-drawn chariot and his powerful hammer. Very cool. Interesting tapestry showing a lot of different mythological gods. Hey, here's Loki. Just amazing artwork. Someone took a lot of time to pull all of this together. Loki and the mistletoe. Loki, Hod, and Baldur were the sons of the god Odin and the beautiful goddess Frigg. Loki was a notorious mischief maker, while Hod was known for a powerful warrior. Baldur was adorned by his mother Frigg, who made a pact with all things so that nothing could ever cause him harm. Very interesting. And Freya. Freya was the most powerful and highest ranking of all the goddesses. She ruled over a magnificent hall. Very cool. That's kind of fun to take a moment to check out these cultural displays. EPCOT wishes to thank you for following institutions and individuals for their gracious support. There's an institute in Iceland, the Gotland Museum in Sweden, the Museum of Cultural History in Norway, the National Historical Museums of Sweden, Norwegian University, and Dr. Elizabeth Ward, Viking Age Specialist. Thank you, Dr. Elizabeth. Very cool. Someone asked for a peek in the bakery, which I'm going to do. Let's see if I can spy. Well, I see some people with school bread. I didn't want to zoom in on them on camera and make them feel uncomfortable, but it looked really good. Okay. Let's check out the Norwegian treats. School bread number 1 on the list, $4.49, a good deal. Sweet roll filled with custard dipped in coconut. Yeah, good stuff. Norwegian kringle, pretzel-shaped pastry. Rice cream. Left C, don't know if I'm saying that right. Triple chocolate chip cookie. Verdon's best cake. Probably not saying that right. And a cinnamon roll. All great things. It's beautiful detail here in this area of the bakery shop. Check out the details. Must be salt and pepper, I would guess. Beautiful artwork. Just because we can, let's stop by and see what the wait time looks like at the Summer House with Anna and Elsa, who tend to be very popular in greeting all their friends. Barbie says they don't have the troll horn anymore. I gotta remember that. Sam, hello to you. Brian says, smell the sugar. I think I ingested about 274 calories just by inhaling the smell in there, which was very good, by the way. All right, the Wandering Reindeer, also known as the exit to the meet and greet, which surprisingly is not a gift shop, but oh, it's like a photo spot. Mary Ellen says, can't wait to go to Akershus. Someone was saying they're getting an error when you're going to magicalcountdown.com. I'll have to check that out. Thank you for letting me know. I would suggest going to worldofwaltstore.com. There's another way to get to the Magical Countdown calendar. All right, Royal Summer House, where you can meet Anna and Elsa. Not bad, 40 minutes. HR says no calories when you're in Walt Disney World. That's why it's magical. This is true. I think if you're on a real vacation, absolutely true. For me as a local, still have to watch out, but I'm going to go with that rule for today. All right, friendship boats are doing their thing, taking people back and forth across World Showcase Lagoon. A lot of fun. I was on a friendship boat not too long ago. It's kind of a fun thing to do. All right, everyone, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for joining me for another live broadcast from the Walt Disney World Resort in Orlando, Florida. Slightly overcast, a little bit humid, but beautiful Saturday. Great day to be out. As always, it's good to see you here. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for the shares. I really appreciate that. It's because you do those things that occasionally I have an opportunity to do nice events with the good folks over at Disney Media Relations. I haven't done anything recently. I don't know, maybe I fell off their list, but I'm thankful for anything that I was able to do. Gary said, can you do a yearly subscription for the pin of the month? Unfortunately, no. It is a monthly subscription, but it does renew automatically, and you can cancel anytime. So you can sign up that way over at pinofthemonthclub.com. Arlene says, go get that school bread. It's actually calling my name right now, just to be honest with you. All right, everyone. Thank you again so much, and I wish you a wonderful Saturday, a great weekend, and a great October. Until next time, God bless.